Hello, 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 and welcome back. Holy freaking cow, it's May. It's gonna be May. It's already May. Yes, it is. And I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. We've got lots of fun things that just happened in the month of May, right? Like we have May the 4th be with you, Star Wars reference. We have Revenge of the 5th, which a coworker told me that last week, like Revenge of the Sith, right? But Revenge of the 5th. Um, we have Cinco de Mayo on the 5th as well, which is this Friday. And just so many other things. And for me, I have 17 days left. Well, after today, 16 days left of school. So then we be on summer break, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So that's not why we're here, though. We're not here to talk about those things, but I am extremely excited for May because I'm hoping that we, at least here in Ohio, we are done with this back and forth all over the place temperature fluctuation where we're one day 30 degrees, next day 70 degrees. It's just incredibly frustrating and my body is severely paying for it. So I'm hoping that May is going to be a lot warmer, just a nice introduction to the earlier part of summer, right? With some warmer temperatures. So I would be here for that. I hope that is what's going to be the case. Fingers are crossed. So, but that's, like I said, that's not why we're here today. We are here today to talk about the gut health benefits of matcha green tea. And you know me, I want to always bring you information, share with you things that I think are going to be supportive for you. And I have been on this matcha kick lately. And so I wanted to bring the information, the research to you on why matcha tea can be really supportive to not just your overall health, but specifically to your gut health. So we're going to dive into that today. We're going to talk about the difference between green tea and matcha green tea here in a moment, just to get that out of the way. And then, like I said, we'll dive into the many ways that it can benefit you in your body and as well as specifically your gut. And then I know not everybody, but I know that there are a lot of you out there that are hesitant to try matcha green tea because of the potential safety factor that you're considering. And so we're going to dive into why I recommend it and say it is safe, and for the reasons why I feel it is safe, because it is. You just have to make sure that you are taking into consideration what I'm going to share with you at the end of the episode related to, the safety aspect of things. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? I think we shall. All right. So green tea versus matcha green tea. Let's talk about that. So green tea and matcha, they're both from green tea leaves, right? But green tea is typically bagged. It's not as fine. And matcha green tea is a fine powder. Okay. It goes through kind of a ritual a ritual, so to speak. And so that is why it's this high quality tea, right? It goes through this special process. It's harvested in a special way. And so matcha is then, thus the highest quality tea that we can get our hands on. So that's pretty cool, right? Both of them are going to be supportive to your health and wellness and your digestion and overall gut health. But we're really going to dive in and specifically focus on matcha green tea today, because like I said, that is something that I've been on a kick on in terms of drinking it on a pretty regular basis. And it just makes me feel really good. I know it's supporting my body and my digestion. And so I wanted to share the benefits with you. I will also share at the end of this episode some companies that I would recommend that are high quality, that, make sure that their product is safe, so we'll dive into that at the end, the safety piece, and then I'll share with you those companies that I would definitely recommend. All right. So let's do this. The next piece to this, right, like I said, is talking about the benefits. So I'm going to share two benefits that, yes, while they do connect to gut health, that's not why I'm specifically sharing them. I just want to share them because overall I feel that these are two really important benefits of drinking or consuming matcha green tea. So matcha green tea is proven to provide a boost in energy, and it doesn't come with the jitters or the crashes. Now, yes, matcha green tea does have a little bit of caffeine, but not nearly as much as a cup of coffee or a soda or an energy drink. And so, as someone who is not a coffee drinker, me, right? I like that because I don't like when I've had things in the past that have had more caffeine. I feel it, and I don't like that, right? I don't drink soda either. So unless it's tea that I mistakenly find out has caffeine in it, I'm typically not a caffeine drinker. But like I said, this has such little caffeine in it, not enough to really make you feel any type of way, that it doesn't have any jitters attached to it, or crashes, which I freaking love. So that is a plus. Another plus, another bonus to drinking matcha green tea is that it promotes a sense of calmness, and that supports a healthy stress response, right? And so, I talk about being in more of a rest and digest state of being. That's where we optimally want to be, more often than not, because that allows us to be our best selves, but also to digest the most optimal that we can. And so if we can drink or consume this beverage that's going to allow us to be more calm and less stressed, right? It's going to help to push us more so into the rest and digest state. And it's not just a cure-all, like I drink that and boop, I'm in the rest and digest parasympathetic state. No, but it can support us in getting there, right? Which I love. I love getting support from the food and the drinks that I consume. So I'm here for that. So those are just two that I wanted to right off the bat share with you. And then I wanted to go into talking about, like I said, really some specific examples, some specific ways as to how matcha green tea can truly support your digestion. Okay. So first off, we're going to talk about the liver. So naturally, matcha green tea is a liver cleanser. All right. It helps to kill and ward off toxins from our environment and food. And this is going to help aid in the digestion process, because if when our food is digesting, it ultimately has to go through the liver, because the liver is like our garbage disposal. It gets rid of or weeds out all of the bad crap, right? And so naturally, our liver is going to need to be cleansed and or detoxed from time to time so that it can effectively do its job. So by consuming matcha from time to time, or heck, on a regular basis, you're going to support your body in helping the liver to cleanse, which is incredible. All right, so the next thing is that matcha green tea also helps to support a healthy weight management. And there was actually a study done in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that showed that drinking matcha on a regular basis can actually increase the body's rate at which you're burning calories, which is called thermogenesis, from 8 to 10% all the way to 35 to 43%. That is freaking incredible. Now, not that we're doing it to burn calories, right? That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it more overall for the overall effect that it has on my body, right? The overall support that it gives to my immune system, which we're not going to deep dive into today, but the digestive system, my overall mental clarity and calmness that it provides me. That's why I am using it, right? But I know that there may be some of you out there that are like, look, I'm needing something to help me with, potentially burning more calories. And to you, I say, cool beans, right? This might be something that you want to add in to your routine and see, how it goes. See if you, one, like the taste, but two, if it's something that could be supportive for you in your health and wellness. So that's pretty freaking cool, right? Is that it can help us to burn calories more effectively, if that's something that we're looking to do. It also increases the enzyme pepsin, which is produced in our gut to help break down proteins. So this means that we're actually better able to extract nutrients from our food. Pretty freaking cool that matcha is helping us to do that. Additionally, It is rich in fiber. So matcha is rich in fiber. And that, of course, we know is going to help to stabilize our blood sugar, but it's also going to promote regular bowel movements and support proper digestion. Who doesn't love some fiber, right? We love me some fiber. All right. Additionally, so we just keep going on and on and on, right? Additionally, this incredible drink, this incredible consuming beverage that we can have is also going to help support diversifying the bacteria in our gut, okay? It contains levels of polyphenols in polyamines that are going to help improve the overall growth of beneficial gut bacteria, which is super freaking cool, right? So it's helping to eliminate the excess of bad bacteria if our gut is in dysbiosis, and it's going to help to improve the overall quality of our gut microbiome by increasing diversity, but specifically supporting more production of healthy bacteria in the gut. So I freaking am here for that all day long, baby. All right. So those are just, like I said, just some snippets. This is not a super long episode. I wasn't intending it to be that way, but I wanted to share the juice on this incredible drink. And before we wrap up, I wanted to also share with you the safety piece, right? As well as what particular companies I would recommend you look into if you're interested in trying out matcha. All right. So first off, is it safe, right? That's always the question with anything new that we want to potentially try and see if it's going to support our health and wellness. I totally get that, right? So I'm here to tell you the juice on that, or spill the beans on that. It is definitely safe, okay? It's 100% safe to drink matcha. Now, you need to make sure that you are choosing a reputable company who tests for quality and ensures organic ingredients, okay? You need to be doing that. So the two companies I am going to recommend to you would be Pique, okay? They're a little bit more on the higher end of things. And then Ryze, okay? Ryze is spelled R-Y-Z-E. I'll put it in the show notes. That is the company I'm currently getting my matcha from, is Ryze, okay? I have had Pique teas before. I haven't specifically had their matcha, but I have had Pique teas. And I will say that they are, like, both of them are phenomenal in terms of their quality. But the reason why you want to make sure that you're getting a reputable company and that they are testing for quality and ensuring organic ingredients is because some teas, if they are not processed effectively, right, and they are not being put through the stringent process of quality standards, you can end up getting teas that could be containing things like pesticides and mold and heavy metals, right? So that's not something we want, because all of those things are going to tax our body, and our toxin load is going to increase, right? And there we go. We're going to burden then our liver, and a whole other host of issues ensue, right? Then that affects our digestion. It affects how we just interact on a day-to-day basis. It affects our whole body, right? So definitely want to look into companies that are going to be, double, triple checking their manufacturing processes, that they, stand behind their product 100% in terms of it being clean and organically producing the ingredients that are in their products. And so again, I would recommend Pique as well as Ryze. And I currently am using Ryze, R-Y-Z-E, for my current choice of matcha green tea right now, and absolutely love it. I personally like it chilled better than I do warm, but they taste good either way. I should say it tastes good either way. All right. So the last thing I want to share with you is just a little bit more information on my podcast Facebook community. Okay. This is an incredible place that is just growing in real time. And I just want to share with you that we've got so many cool things lined up for the rest of this year, as well as just what's coming up in the near future. We're about to be wrapping up our second book club focused on the book called Gut Feelings by Dr. Will Cole. I'm working on trying to get him on the podcast. We also do weekly dance infused pump up workout sessions. Super, super fun. And I record them so you can replay them back as many times as you want. We have an awesome playlist that you've helped me create of songs, pump up workout jams that are also in the Facebook group, so that when you're playing the workout, you can be playing those jams along with the workout. We've got monthly guests coming into the podcast Facebook community to share about their journey through health and wellness, as well as services that they provide, or just experiences that they can share with us. We've got an epic guest coming on the podcast next week. I'm super excited. One of my dear friends is going to be on. And then this month in May, she is going to be hosting an incredible experience for all of our listeners, as long as you're inside the podcast Facebook community. So if you're not currently in there, you, trust me, are not going to want to miss what she's about to be doing for all of the ladies in the podcast Facebook community. It's going to be awesome. I have gone through what she is about to do twice. And let me tell you, I've done it once in person and once virtually. They're both phenomenal. So you're going to get to do it virtually. It will change your life. And she is just an incredible soul. I freaking love her so much. So much going on in that community. If you want to join us, if you're like, yes, I need to join this, please go ahead and click the link in the show notes so that you can join us in there. You can, most importantly, connect with other women who are going through this health and wellness journey themselves. You can share your experience with us. You can share your experience with the women that you meet in there and connect and just, bond over how difficult health and healing can be, right? But also how liberating and how positively it can impact our lives when we truly put forth the effort to make our bodies feel more optimal and to start healing, right? And to just feel the benefits and the effects of that. So I hope you will join us in the podcast Facebook community. It's completely free, no strings attached. So please hop on over there through the link in the show notes so that you can join us for all the exciting upcoming things that I just shared and other things that are yet to come that haven't even been released. And then also, lastly, I just want to thank you so much. We reached on April 29th. So on Saturday, we reached 4,000 downloads. Now, that could not have happened without you. YOU. So I just want to say thank you so much for listening, for sharing this, for tagging me and sharing all the things, for leaving ratings and reviews. You are the freaking best. And the reason why we have reached as many people as we have is because of you, through word of mouth and just spreading the importance of the podcast. So thank you so freaking much from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, I hope you have an incredible start to your week, an incredible start to May, baby. And we will chat later.